Hello, my name is Mark Manka, and I'm here today to talk about the process of upgrading timeme Lite to timeme Pro, as well as some of the new features that you'll see within timeme Pro once you've finished your upgrade. So to upgrade to timeme Pro, the easiest way to do it is to click on the BlackBerry menu key, and then go ahead and scroll to the Upgrade to Pro menu item. Now, when you click this, you'll be presented with the user interface from BlackBerry's App World to enter your login and select your payment option and the like. But in the interest of time, I've got a special version of the app that's just going to skip all of that, and we'll just upgrade to timeme Pro straight away. So after I've upgraded to Pro, you're going to see a few differences. The first thing that you're going to see is when you open the menu item, there are some new options. First of all, there's Start New Trip Distance, as well as Distance Reports. And for those two options, you can go to the trip distance video for help on how to use that. But what I want to talk about today is the differences in starting a new task. So if you already have some tasks from timeme Lite, you're not going to see much difference, at least initially, on the new task screen. You can still go ahead and select your task from the list, or you can type on your keyboard to jump straight to an item that's inside of this dropdown. So all of your tasks from timeme Lite will show up in timeme Pro without any modification. But where things start to get interesting with timeme Pro is when you start to create new tasks. So if I go over here and I hit the New Task button, I get a lot more options than I used to. timeme Pro adds a lot of new facilities around reporting. And to get those facilities within reporting, such as being able to filter on categories or clients or projects, there's a little bit of extra effort that you have to go to when creating a new task. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and say create a new category, and we're just going to call this work, and we're going to create a new client. As you saw in my previous client list, we had clients from XYZ Corp, ABC Corporation, and now we have Acme Corp as my client. Here we have something called Make Client Exclusive To, Always, and Category. What this does is it allows us to restrict the options that we have within reporting, as well as when we create new tasks. So if I select the work category and I limit this Acme Corp to the category, Acme Corp will only show up if the category I've chosen is work. If I have another category such as personal, Acme Corp will not show up in that list. So when I use timeme, I like to make my client, my project, and my tasks exclusive to certain things inside of my listing, whether that be a client or a project or a category. And that way, when I'm creating personal tasks or work tasks, I'm not presented with information that I don't care about at the time. So there is Acme Corp, and we're making it exclusive to work. And we have some contract work to do for them. So we'll just say contracts. And here, for all of my different clients, I need to work on contracts. So instead of making contracts exclusive to Acme Corp, we're going to make it exclusive to work. And so in that way, no matter what clients I have, I will always have the contracts option available to me as I select my tasks. So here is the tasks dropdown. So here you'll see all of the tasks you had from timeme Lite. But for us, in purposes of this demonstration, we'll actually go and create a new task. So instead of a long task name, which I would have had to enter before, I can just type in, review. And here I will make that exclusive to the project, because I only want this review option to show up if I've selected contracts as my project. So now I've set up my category, client, project, and task. And as always, I can type in an optional description and then I will hit create. Now here you see separated by periods the task, the project, the client, and then also the category. So now you may think that that's a lot of work to have to go through. But what tends to happen within timeme is you start to reuse the same task combinations in multiple different days. So it's not as difficult to reuse that combination of task, project, client, and category. That combination appears in this dropdown in the same way that your tasks from timeme lite did. So here I can just select review my contracts from Acme Corporation, and everything is populated automatically. I can see that it's populated automatically by hitting the new button again, and it's going to pre-populate what it thinks is a good starting point for a new task based on what you had selected above. So here you can see, instead of having to manually and individually select work, Acme Corp, contracts, and review, by selecting from the drop down here, it pre-fills all of that for me. So the next time I create a new task, I don't have to do quite as much work. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel. For now, I'm just going to show you the basics of the reporting by going into reports. And here I can filter the results. And I will filter, I just want to see work. And you saw down at the bottom there, my other tasks go away, and now I'm presented with just my work tasks within my report. I can do the same thing and filter by client and project. For this basic example where we only have one category, one client, and one project, it doesn't make as much sense to show you here. In a later video I will have several different examples that we can filter between. But for now, you can see how it works. So if you put in a little bit of extra effort when creating a new task, you get a lot more features when you're dealing with reporting at the end of the day. So with that, thank you very much, and we'll see you in another video.